Hi, I would like to introduce you to a really great website called Storyline Online. And to find it, you just type in storylineonline, all one word, .net. And here, there are all sorts of books that you can choose from, and all of these books have somebody reading them aloud to you. So, for example, we'll just go to the All Books tab, and you can type in, you can sort by title, author, time, and you can even type in the search box. So, if I wanted to find something on, these are some of the searches I just played around with, and so, for example, we'll click Emotion, which brings up, let's see, The Kissing Hand, which is a really great book, and it talks about just having a hard time on your first day, the emotions of being from home and being nervous. So it's pretty great, and you can type in all sorts of different things, like I typed in sharks in case there was a little study on sharks, and then there's a cute little shark book as well. So going back to the main page, we'll just click one, for example, A Bad Case of Stripes. This is one of my favorites growing up. On here you can see who is the writer and illustrator. You can see who it was published by and who is going to be reading this book to us. You can also see how long it will take to read it. And then you can also see the grade level. So this one is 2nd through 3rd grade. So if you had kindergarten, for example, it wouldn't be appropriate. But if you scroll down a little further, you can see, oh, this one is kindergarten and first appropriate. So there's all sorts of ways you can type it in and find that. So for example, if we click the book, it brings us to a video. And this is the man who will be reading the book, Sean, and he gives a brief introduction about who he is and what the book is about. And we'll just fast forward. I have it on mute just so it won't be conflicting audio. But we'll fast forward and see that he reads the book as if a teacher is reading it in class, and then he shows the book, and so you can still see the illustrations and follow along. So I think this is really helpful to students who may be from home. They may be homeschooled with their parents, or they may be doing virtual learning, and so teachers who are finding themselves in a distance virtual learning classroom may have a hard time because some of the students don't have the same books that they have in the classroom, and they can't go out and buy each book. So this is a really helpful link. You can type in A to Z, find all sorts of different options, and this is something that you can use to allow your children to read and experience this book as if they would in the classroom. And if you scroll down, you can look over here is there's a share link too, so you can send it out to the students, and there is a teacher's guide. And I thought this is what really impressed me with this app, not only the books and how well that they read them and how great it is that they show the illustrations in live time with the text, but I think it's also really cool because this teacher's activity, there's about one of these for each book, and you scroll down and you can see just basic information about the story, and you can see main themes. So maybe it's your first week of school and you're struggling with, the children feeling comfortable or feeling self-confidence in their new surrounding. This would be a great one to cover. And so you kind of know where you're going with that. And it also is super helpful because it matches what you've read and what the story covers with some of the standards that your grade level may be talking about. So I think that's really helpful, and that is a really good jumping off point for teachers who are looking for books that align with the standards that they're trying to teach, and that are also wanting to double check that the books they're reading fit with what they're trying to teach. So overall, I think this website is really helpful in a classroom or a lesson. A teacher can reference this and pull ideas from it, make sure they're on the right track. There's different activities and things that they suggest on here. Here's one, and it's followed right with the standards too, so you can make sure you're on the same page with this. And it just covers so much. I think that it's very helpful because this is something that a teacher can use to give her students who may be having a virtual day from school, or she may choose to play it in the classroom just for a different change of pace. And I think it's really great for them. I think it's really helpful for the teachers, and I think it's really fun for the students as well. I think it's really laid out and really well understood, user-friendly, and things like that. So overall, my overall assessment is that this app is very useful, just that you're able to search by letter, by with the search bar, by title, author, reader, time, all of these things. And you're able to preview a book and look at the activity guides with them. So overall, I think this is a really great and useful app. And again, it is Storyline Online. So again, to find it, you'll just type in storylineonline.net and it'll bring you to the main page. And you can just click all books or search from there. But I think the main page is also really helpful because it kind of gives you some themes that we might be talking about, such as January, it's got ice and things like that, and then Black History Month. So it just kind of helps you as a jumping off point for teachers. And I think because of that, it's definitely going to be something I use in the future, and I hope that you like it as well.